Hey everybody, I'm ZeldaMaster and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So here we are in front of Kilton's shop, and well, we're going to be purchasing something from him, and that is the Lynel Mask, because in this video, we're going to be making our way to the Ancient Coliseum, and believe it or not, there is a Lynel there, and I want to use the mask over in the Ancient Coliseum, as well as pick up all of its elemental weapons, because yeah, the Coliseum is an easy area to farm elemental weapons every blood moon that passes by. And well, speaking of blood moons, yes, we're also getting a blood moon, and let this pass while I start making my way to Gerudo, or not Gerudo, but the Great Fairy Fountain. I don't know why I said Gerudo Desert. I was thinking of the Great Fairy Fountain there, but there's also one in KAKARIKO. I mean, they're all really close to a shrine, but I want to say the closest one would be the one in Gerudo Desert if you want to like quickly head to the Great Fairy Fountain when teleporting to a shrine. But we're almost there, and yeah, the blood moons aren't as scary after you defeated Ganon because, well, yeah, Calamity Ganon should no longer be a threat, but since the game doesn't progress after the Calamity Ganon boss fight, it's like it never happened. But I don't know, yeah, there's really no point to show blood moons anymore if we already beat the final boss. Technically, Calamity Ganon should be dead in our books, but yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and now make our way to the Great Fairy Fountain, because like I said, we're making our way to the Ancient Coliseum, and honestly, I want to gear up for this. So another thing I can do, and I will be doing, is upgrading my Cap of the Wild to its max. So we'll have all 4 stars since we have every Great Fairy unlocked and we have all the material required for it. Yes, we're gonna go ahead and fully max this. Now it's going to take us quite a while, but I do have the material needed for it. As you can see, every single one were set. I made sure to collect pretty much the majority of this material on stream when I did stream about a week ago this game live with a couple of you guys watching, and yeah, it was pretty fun, but I had to get some of the dragon parts that I forgot to pick up off screen, but now I have them. So as you can see, it's finally time to max the first one, and yes, you need star fragments as well, which could be a little difficult, but there we go, we have maxed the cap first, and I do want to use it in the Ancient Coliseum because I want to see how well it holds up, because yeah, out of all of the tunics you get within the game, or I guess this is the only one you actually get within the game, but out of all of the tunics within the game, this one obviously has the most defense because it is the Tunic of the Wild, unlike these ones where it gives you less defense, but it still gives you the same like buff. And I think for the Tunic of the Wild, it having a Master Sword being buff when each of the armor sets are up to 2 stars. So once I get the trousers to 2 stars, then yeah, it will give you a Master Sword beam buff, which in my opinion is pretty useless. Like, it's not that helpful of an ability or anything like that. And I just realized I could be skipping these. I don't know why I wasn't skipping them, but I guess they're not really that long of cutscenes. It's not like trying to dye your clothing, which I do a lot, by the way, off screen. And yeah, usually I just try to test out what clothing looks in different colors. I like the fact that you can customize. I haven't really done it too much in this LP, but we might dye the Tunic of the Wild. You know what, we will once it's fully maxed. I might as well do it because I don't really think the green looks that good. But as I was saying, yeah, I don't really like its special ability. Would have been really awesome if the Tunic of the Wild special ability would have been like resistance of all types of weathers. Now, I'm not saying to resist very, very cold weather conditions, but let's say to resist like slight heat weather conditions, slight cold, and the, I guess, to not be flammable in the early sections of Death Mountain. That way you can resist everything somewhat. I think that would have been a really cool reward for the Tunic of the Wild, because getting the Tunic of the Wild means you have to complete every single shrine. Completing every single shrine means you've almost explored the whole world. So I feel like, you know, even though that would be a really OP ability, you know, not having to use any of your other clothing, only relying on the Tunic of the Wild, but I mean, it is called the Tunic of the Wild. That's what I imagined it being, because yeah, I know a lot of you guys, including myself, did speculate that obviously there's going to be a green tunic within this game, because we didn't see any before the game came out, but I knew it would have been at the end of whatever the main, you know, side quest was, which was shrines, I guess. But I just assumed it was going to give you something a lot better than what the amiibo give you. Or maybe if the amiibo Tunics never gave you that Master Sword ability, you would look at it a lot differently and be like, eh, you know, at least the Tunic of the Wild gets an ability unlike the other ones. But since they all get the same special ability, I could care less for this little extra defense. I'd rather just have something else to it, because I don't know, I just don't really like the way this Tunic looks that much. But now we have it, it's fully maxed. It gives us 84 defense, which is a lot. I mean, 82 each. So this is pretty much my best armor set. The only thing that will outdo it is this. There we go. This is the most armor you can get within the game, but it won't give you a, you know, special buff, which is, you know, like the stat bonuses, as you can see, or the set bonuses, which is, yeah, the Master Sword buff, which is this. There we go. It shoots much further, and I believe does a little bit more damage, looks bigger. Not really that helpful. I don't really use that ability to begin with, but alright, so as you can see, I did kind of fill up the map with little leave stamps, and that's because these are Korok Seed locations. We're going to be getting all of these within this video once I make my way to the Coliseum, which is right over here. Sadly, we can't see the text because I've never been there, but yeah, we'll get into that in a second. Let me just go ahead and make my way to HATENO Village because it's something I want to do there first, and then we'll start making our way to the Ancient Coliseum. So, let's go. Now, there are two things I want to do here. One, dye my Tunic of the Wild, of course, because, you know, why not? The Tunic itself isn't the best looking, but it's going to give me the most defense, so maybe if I change up its color scheme, it might be better in a way. I don't know. I just don't really like the shorts and how the sleeves are very short. It doesn't really look like the one from Skyward Sword or Twilight Princess, which I know it's similar to the Zelda one, and that's what Nintendo was going for. Even when you look at the way this one looks, they look very identical. I believe Link doesn't even wear pants at all once we get the trousers of the hero. So yeah, it's similar in that sense, where it's much less, and it just kind of reminds you of Peter Pan in that sense. But I don't know, I was kind of liking the whole update Nintendo was going for with Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess, making the Tunic become armor, but now it's kind of like they reverted back. But this game takes so much inspiration from Zelda 1 that it makes sense. I understand it, I'm not complaining, but I prefer the Twilight Princess one regardless. You know, that's just my point in the matter. You know, either way, I still think it's cool. I'm glad it's in the game. I don't really care how it looks. I'm glad it gives you still a lot of defense. Just, you know, I have some issues, but it doesn't really bug me that much. It's just things I would have rather had changed, which I'm sure a lot of people can agree with me on some of the stuff, you know, at least with the set buff it gives you. It would have been nice if it has given you something else, like, I don't know, anything besides the Master Sword Beam. I'm just not a fan of it. But as you can see, yes, every single color the Tunic can swap between. It looks really stinking awesome how you can swap between every single color. I really like the way brown and black looks, because, you know, Link never really wears a Tunic color like that, and, you know, the darker colors look really nice. It's what I normally wear in real life, so yeah. But I guess for this I'm gonna go ahead and make it we could try, I mean, I guess red or blue are, like, you know, Ocarina of Time classics, and I might go ahead and just do red for the time being. We can always swap from time to time, but yeah, I feel like red's a nice color, and yeah, I mean, overall it was one of my favorite Tunics to, like, swap between in Ocarina of Time. You're only given 3, but my point is, yeah, it's a cool color, so let's go ahead and see. I'm gonna go ahead and skip this cutscene. I've shown it off before, but this is what I mean. That cutscene takes a while, and I usually always skip it because in my personal file, I always like swapping between the colors of all of the clothing, not just this Tunic, but yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and now make our way to Link's house really quickly. You may be wondering why. Well, yeah, I've been thinking about it, and you know how I've really wanted to, like, save all of the champion weapons, not use them, especially Rivali's bow. Well, since you can rebuild them, and I wasn't fully, like, aware of how easy they were to rebuild when I first started this Let's Play. Like, I know way more about this game than when I first started this Let's Play. But yeah, now that I do know much more, I realized that I shouldn't feel bad about, like, holding all of these weapons. You can actually use them, and with a piece of diamond and a certain weapon that is identical to all of these, you will be able to reforge them from a blacksmith. So technically these weapons can be infinite if you have the material and the time. Actually, well, in reality that's not infinite because you still have to rebuild it, but at least they'll never break for good and disappear. So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and set the ancient bow and pick up the great eagle bow because, you know, Revali is my favorite out of the champions. It's such a good bow because, as you can see, not only does it do 28 damage, but times 3 because every single arrow will do 28, of course. So yeah, it's gonna do a lot of damage as is, and I can rebuild it infinitely. And overall, it's a really cool bow. So yes, this bow will, for now on, be a part of my travels, and every time it breaks, I will fix it as long as I have the diamond and I believe wood necessary for it. And you also need a specific bow, which is the swallow bow, but it does respawn during every single blood moon in a near a specific shrine that we can easily pick up. So don't worry, I'll show off when it does break how to easily reforge it. But alright, now it's time, since we have the bow, we have the tunic, we're all set. Let's get going to the ancient temple. So I'm gonna go ahead and teleport to the stable to pick up a horse, and then our adventure shall begin. It took us a while to get ready, but it will be worth it because now we can easily pick up all of the Korok Seeds, take on the ancient Coliseum and everything without worrying about... Actually, let me see if I'm also set on food, but I am good on like items and my defense. And yes, food, we are more than ready. So alright, let's go ahead and grab a horse and start making our way to the ancient Coliseum. And actually, there is a Korok Seed nearby, so let me see if I can easily find this one. So yeah, pretty much what I did is I decided to on my actual file, which my personal file where I'm collecting as many things as I can, actually have the game finally almost 100%. I'm missing like 1 or 2 seeds, but now that I'm 100% sure that I have pretty much the majority of the Korok Seeds within Hyrule, I'm not afraid to look for them and like not worry about skipping any, because now, as you can see, even though my stamps aren't accurate, I have a general idea of where every single Korok is within the game, except a couple. But by the time I reach collecting those couple, I'll probably have every single Korok Seed completed on my personal file. So yes, for those wondering, I haven't 100%ed the game entirely yet. That's the only thing I'm missing, like a few Korok Seeds. But since I'm not using a guide to do pretty much all of the Korok Seeds, it's much harder than what you'd think. Like finding, especially a very few out of the 900 I've collected. Yeah. So I'm hoping I'll find the remaining soon without a guide, but I might need to maybe resort to one. I'm trying to stay true and not do it because, yeah, so far I've come this far. So yeah, I might maybe ask a friend, but thing is, I don't know anyone who actually has every Korok Seed as myself, or almost every Korok Seed. So I don't really know, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I could just kind of take my time. I'm in no rush, really. And once I make it to like 800 and something Korok Seeds in this file, then I'll need to worry about my personal file. But we're fine for now. We're more than fine. We only have like 40 some Korok Seeds. So yeah, it's going to take us a while. But alright, so our adventure begins. And the 60 broadsword's pretty good, actually. But I want to show off where essentially we're going. We're going to follow this pathway all the way to the Coliseum, and then, yeah, that's when we'll actually get the name of the place, because it will appear on the map once we actually make it to it. But there are Korok Seeds along this way, so might as well head over here first. I do want to, like I said, follow this pathway to the Coliseum, but if we do have a chance of finding a Korok, might as well. And there we go, that's the Korok I'm looking for. As you can see, it has a ball of light, and once you approach it, it should start to move around, and yeah, you gotta kind of chase it, but that's not too hard to find, as you can see. So another Korok Seed down, and this is where the stamps become very, very useful, because I can easily go ahead and delete the stamp like that, and then continue on. And you know what, let me just go ahead and aha, so the next Korok Seed's over there. I believe we've actually seen this one. It's just I didn't bother doing it because I didn't have the arrows needed, but I have way more arrows this time around. I mean, may not have normal arrows, but we got a lot of ice, fire, pretty much all the elemental arrows. Let's see, actually. Yeah, whoa. We are good. Especially on the ice and shock arrows. Like, wow. Okay, let's go ahead and bam. Wait. Okay, well, I'm not too good at this. There we go. And There we go. Oh, there's one more apparently. Where is it actually? Also, wait. The sun looks so nice right there, like between the clouds and everything. But okay, let's focus on the task at hand and not get lost in this beautiful game right now. Yeah. All right, we got a Korok Seed, but I'm really excited to collect all of the Korok Seeds. So for now, pretty much my goal is to not cut out anything as planned and kind of show off myself getting every single one by locating them. Even though I have them stamped, that I don't think that's much of an issue because it just makes it really easy to find. But overall, I kind of want to keep the whole exploration because we haven't really explored much. So I feel like the Korok Seeds will give me a reason to keep exploring. Even though it might take us a lot longer to collect them, because I could just do a guide, like a compilation of me getting every single one. That would be a lot easier for both like recording and everything, but I think, I don't know, for me, I can play this game endlessly. It's just so fun. So you guys let me know what kind of like style you want me to do it. Do you guys like this style where I kind of pinpoint them and then go around and collecting them? I mean, we still have a lot to collect in this video, but if you guys do like it, let me know, because I could always do like a compilation of them all, but I don't think that'd be as exciting. It would kind of remove the whole adventure aspect from all of this, and that's what I enjoy most, heading to each area. Even though we do know where they are, like pinpointed, you guys wouldn't want to see me slowly looking for them. That would take way too long. Like, still want to get stuff done, of course, so yeah. But alright, so for now I'm not really focusing on the Korok Seeds, just mainly heading to the Coliseum itself, but along the way we'll pick him up, or as we leave, I guess. So you know what, let's just save it until we leave, because yeah, I'm really excited to finally take this on. I've been purposely saving this until we beat the game, because the Lynel in this Coliseum won't be a silver Lynel unless we have Ganon defeated, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, alright, let's go ahead and first pop this on, the Lynel Mask. Alright, this is gonna be hype. And also, there's a guy over here, don't worry. I don't believe this is a Yiga clan member, as you can see. But yes, I can't stop trembling. Why? Don't pop out and scare me. So what are you doing? Hey, look, we're dressed in the enemy. So he's gonna go ahead and slay some monsters and emerge victorious. Yeah, right. And also it's teaching you how to lock on. I'm assuming the game wanted you maybe to run into this early on and then realize how big a mistake this would be, because yeah, this is so close to the Great Plateau, it's ridiculous. You could see it off of the Great Plateau, the Coliseum itself, and then yeah, if you just follow the pathway, you're screwed. But now we're here and we're more than ready. So Coliseum Ruins, I kept calling it the Ancient Coliseum, but I mean, close enough, right? I don't know why I kept saying ancient. I guess it is pretty ancient, right? Look at this place. But as you can see, yeah, we're good. He is not wanting to fight us. This Lynel, we're standing by one. Let me actually take a photo of this. So it is a silver Lynel. Uh-oh, okay, well now he wants to fight. I want to see how long it would take, because the game even tells us that they're not dumb. So don't, like, linger for too long. And I did kind of linger, but alright, let's go ahead and... No, there we go, I got a hit. Nice. And let me see if... Okay, I couldn't mount yet. That wasn't a strong enough stun, but... Alright, so the battle begins against the Lynel, and I actually really want to see if I can... I don't know, that was so bad. I was going to try to, do a flurry rush like on time, but I did not at all. Alright, so I couldn't mount him again, but I mean overall Daruk's protection is gonna help me out. Now I don't have it anymore, but we still have the Highland Shield, so I'm more than fine. But alright, let's go ahead and use this and this. Whoa! Okay, you missed because I crouched on accident. I didn't even mean to, but alright, and then hit him. There we go. Yeah, the stasis just feels so OP, especially against, oh man, actually any enemy. You can even use that on the final boss within the game. And actually, let's use this Lynel sword. You know, Lynel against Lynel weapons. Oh, okay, never mind, but it broke. You know what? We have the edge of duality. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Hit you, and then... Wait, come on, can we get the spin rolling? Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. And then... Oh, I was really close to actually landing an attack. But you see how little damage this guy does? I mean, he doesn't really have that strong of a weapon, but still. And this is what I mean by like how stinking OP the stasis is. Like, yeah, you can use that on the final boss of the game, and like the way you can freeze any enemy in place and get a chance to hit him and then stun him. Yeah, it's freaking awesome. But all right, I didn't want to use Urbosa's Fury on him. I actually want to like take him out a little differently. Since I did pick up this bow, might as well put it to use. So let's go ahead and now jump up here. But yeah, overall with the champion, or with the Tunic of the Wild so upgraded, it's gonna be so much easier. And oh, okay, oops, all right. Didn't mean to not have any arrows there, because yeah, I can't get my slow-mo there if I don't have a bow. But all right, so now it's time. In the face, in the face, in the face. I just spam it until he's dead. I don't really care. I mean, I can get away with that, can I? Yes, I can. He's dead. Sweet. And yeah, it literally does not matter if this breaks, because I will rebuild it, so this bow will always be with us. So I don't have to feel bad. But whoa! That's a lot of loot. Alright, I do want his bow, of course, so let's pick up that. And I could use his shield, I guess. I mean, I'm sure his shield is way better than all of the other ones I have, right? Oh yeah, 62. Well, I mean, actually no, because I have one that's 81, but still. It doesn't really matter. When you have the Highland shield, what really matters to begin with, right? But alright, so now it's time to take on the rest of the enemies within the Ancient Coliseum. And as you can see, yeah, we got some here. So every single enemy within here actually has an elemental weapon, which is really cool. I believe every single row has like these certain elements. So this row will be all of fire enemies. So as I go down the level, yeah, you're gonna see another enemy, this time holding either a great sword or a spear. I believe this will be the spear because we got the great sword from the Lynel, right? But he wasn't holding a great sword, actually. Go ahead and check. I believe he was holding a normal one too. Yeah, it just looked like a great sword in his hand because the scale isn't like the same with whatever enemy. But all right, let's go ahead and pick this up as well. Thanks for the great sword. This was a great sword, so what is it? A spear. I like how I was literally saying we didn't get a great sword, but we get it from him. So I guess we don't get a spear then from this. We get 2 normal swords and a great sword. But I do believe everyone else will give us, see, this will be a normal sword, and then we'll see, yeah, see, as you can see, this is a spear. So for some reason you don't get a flame spear, which I guess it's not that big of a deal. But to be honest, the flame weapon is really, really useful for lighting fires, and that's about it. Like, if you have any flame weapon, you want to have one with like its durability, I guess maxed, I guess, if you could say, like without it being touched, with it still sparkling when swapping between your weapons, and then you kind of use it for attacking, yeah, like any type of thing you want to light. As you can see, this is what I meant by the sparkling. Usually I like having just one of them. It's pretty much my torch, essentially. Just kind of light whatever I have. Because when you think about it, you don't need a torch anymore once you get a flame sword. It will literally light everything. I love how there are elemental weapons. It just sucks that everything does break. So there is no attachment. It's just like, if you want a flame sword forever, you gotta keep it pristine and only use it for, freaking lighting fires that aren't attacking enemies, you know. By fire I mean like a campfire or something like that, because campfires don't affect its durability at all. You're just kind of, yeah, you know, slashing in the air really, and then it just happens to, you know, light the bundle of woods on fire, which you know, is convenient. I love the fact that you can camp and skip time. That's something I feel like should have been in Zelda for a while, like since Twilight Princess. I mean, only Twilight Princess, because other Zelda games had the convenience of music to play. You know, you had your Ocarina or your Wind Waker. No. Okay, you know what, buddy? Okay, well, you're dead anyway, so it didn't matter. But I was gonna try to like just stasis him and constantly shoot him in the head, 'cause that's pretty funny if you ask me. But alright, let's go ahead and knock this guy from afar. But as I was saying, yeah, overall, just wait, quickly. Okay, well, he's, never mind. Wait, what? His HP, did I really do that much damage from the bow? I wasn't even paying attention to how much my arrow damage was. Okay, let's go ahead and see if I can kill him without even coming near him. I'm just gonna only use my bow. Huh? Oh, wait, wow, okay. It's the reason why sometimes it does like crazy amounts of damage and sometimes it doesn't. It's because sometimes not every single arrow lands. That must be it, I believe, but alright. I don't really need any more elemental weapons, but I don't think this one will last for too long, so let's upgrade. And then continue down here, but yes, so there is a Korok Seed marked here, and since we finished the Ancient Temple, it's time to continue looking for the Korok Seeds around here. So I'm going to go ahead and make my way up here to see if I can get a better view of what it is I'm looking for. And aha! This is the rock. So yeah, if you ever find really suspicious isolated rocks, they're probably Korok Seeds. You're always going to want to pick up rocks in this game. It makes you question even real life. Like, I was walking outside and I literally just saw like a flower and I couldn't help but think of like a Korok leaf or something, or like a Korok would be there. But okay, so now this is another one. As you can see, even though I marked the Korok on my map somewhere else, it's because the Korok appears here. So yeah, it might not be super accurate with all of my markings. Like, I'm gonna actually have to make my way there and really search for it. But alright, another one down. Might as well get the ones near the bridge, I guess. So let's focus on that, and then we'll do the ones surrounding the Coliseum and whatever else. And I do believe that I haven't really explored the Ancient Tree, which I also want to check out, since, I mean, we were in the Coliseum. Might as well check that out. But alright, I had way too much fun with him. But the Ancient Tree should be over here. Once again, it's not even on our map because we haven't explored it, which is awesome. I purposely saved all of this for another time. But alright, so what is it that I'm trying to do here? I believe, I guess we can just go ahead and jump down. It should be somewhere underneath. Aha! So this is what I was looking for, a Korok Seed that was dangling like that. So this is interesting, actually, because I don't remember what every Korok Seed is. I literally just opened my map on my other files, screenshotted it, and then used it to pinpoint the Korok Seeds here. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure which every single one is, even though I haven't pinpointed, because we'll still have to kind of look for them in that area, which to me is exciting because I love collecting these freaking Koroks. And yes, you're gonna see this a lot now that we're actually collecting Koroks. Oh man, our freaking rock's gonna be smashing a lot of them because I could care less. But yeah, alright. Let's go ahead and see where opponent is. Hopefully she'll hear me from across the bridge. Yes, she does. Okay, sweet. Now, let's go ahead and head up here. Aha, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. The as you can see, we already know that's a Korok Seed because there are rocks in a circle, and all you need to do is fill out the gap. But yeah, my goal isn't to literally search for every single one right now. It's more so to kind of get around and collect them as I go along. But yeah, my goal is to make my way to the Ancient Tree Stump. I just need to first grab the Korok Seeds along the way. So what is it that I'm trying to do here? I believe all I need to do is set this here. Yeah, okay. I wasn't even looking at the puzzle. I literally just grabbed it and was like, alright, this is most likely the best spot for it. Yeah, I'm okay. Don't get me wrong. Like some are really, really easy, but some, it's not just a destination. You gotta kind of figure out something to it. But this one, I mean, this one's really easy. All we need to do is find a rock around here. And I want to say the easiest way to find rocks is like this. Use a stasis, because stasis will have the rock shine. Aha! No, that's not it. Okay, well, close enough. It's an idea of what this does, as you can see. So I'm looking for a rock, and it is not. Aha! Okay, there it is. I see. So they put it in between, you know, some taller grass, so you have trouble, or like some bushes, so you have trouble seeing it. I like that. But yes, the stasis makes it pop out, so it's not that too difficult to find. But there we go, we've got it. I like when it rains like this though. See, I don't mind the rain in this game as long as it doesn't get super gloomy, dark, and fog up the whole map. This here looks really nice. Like, it's still somewhat bright. I mean, it is kind of foggy, but you can see the rainbow, and I don't know, it still looks really beautiful. But when the rain ruins the whole atmosphere, it's yeah, not the best. But alright, so to Mount Daphnis, it seems. Yeah, so Daphnis no Hansen Hyrule was once the king of Hyrule, but I guess his name still, you know, remains as a mountain, which is interesting. There's so much. It's ridiculous how many references there are. I didn't make a like comparison video, which oh man, come on, don't hit me. Oh, don't hit Epona, you idiot. Ah, man. Okay, that's it. You know what? You specifically, I don't want you, but I can kill you easily. Bam. Okay. Alright, anyways, as I was saying, actually, I don't even know. Oh, yeah, I didn't make it like a comparison video of this game, but there's not really much to compare in terms of like every single Zelda game, because even though there are references and names, which I've pointed out a lot, like here, let me quickly show you guys a quick example. Alright, so the Crenel Hills, which is Crenel Mountain or Mount Crenel from Minish Cap, or here you have Koholint Rock, or then you have all of the Phantom Hourglass Islands, or some of them at least. I mean, anywhere really, actually, even like the I mean, Rito Village doesn't have much, but if you look at, I guess these are more so ones I wouldn't get. Yeah, Hebra altogether is original, but you'll find stuff like this, and yeah, there's just so many references. But my point is, the reason why I'm showing all this off is there's really no point to point every single one out, because at this point Nintendo's just kind of trying to reference the names. I mean, it is Hyrule, so yeah, I think that's the general gist, that it will always carry similar things throughout every single game, even in names, even though it might not be the same place, because I doubt that's Crenel Mountain from Minish Cap. But I mean, it could be. It is near Hyrule Field, so that could be what's left. I don't know. No one really knows. It's just like there's not enough evidence, I guess. So, okay, so that was close. I did not need... Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Please don't... The fire didn't hit Epona, did it? I really hope not. Okay, whoa! That lag was ridiculous. So this is the Ancient Tree Stump. As you can see, we made it with Epona. Gonna have to leave with Epona. Hopefully she chills out, though. Let me pick up... Okay, I don't really need the Great Flame Blade, because it's pretty ancient. There's even, like, nasty food, I guess, to remain. I guess this is what the Bakublin and Moblin was eating, maybe. And then, yeah, there's flies and stuff all around it. But, alright, so what we need to do, is jump, obviously. It's a little hidden there, but there we go. We managed to get ourselves another Korok Seed. And man, look at this view. It's so nice. Seeing the sunset and everything. But, alright, I'm not here to, yeah, fight these guys right now. I actually want to leave. So, I believe, yes, I don't even need max stamina to climb this. Look at that. That was pretty nice. But, I know a lot of people are kind of, I guess, not happy with the fact that I chose to go with all hearts and not max my stamina. For my other file, I do otherwise, but I don't care. Like, I'm recording this series, and it has to have all hearts at all times. You don't see my stamina at all times. You see my hearts. So I don't know. I don't really like having it not show all of the hearts. It was like that in every single Zelda game, so why not stay? I can, you know, live without the little stamina that I wouldn't have. But, yeah, that was the Ancient Tree Stump. I actually didn't really have much to it. I don't know why I thought there would be a lot more to it there. Like, it'd be more like an adventure similar to the Ancient Coliseum. But even the Ancient Coliseum didn't have too much to it. So, yes. I do believe this might be an easy Korok Seed. Yep, you pick it up like that. And voila, another one. So, yeah, again, pretty simple. Let's go ahead and delete it off our map. And then, as you can see, there's another one right up ahead by a tree. It might not literally be in that exact spot. We might have to do something specific, but we'll figure out right now as we... Oh, that's it. This is all we need to do. So let me go ahead. Man, I wish I had normal arrows, but I don't. Whatever. That's the Korok Seed. I don't even have to get off of Epona for this one. It was just well hidden in a tree. I thought it was going to be atop a tree or something else, but... Alright, so there's another one much closer. It's actually pretty cool, like, you know, knocking them out one by one like this, because, yeah, I don't think searching for them would have been as exciting, but, so this, I might be wrong. If there is a Korok Seed I can't find, I'm probably just going to walk over it, but, alright, so there should be literally one right here. Should I move this raft, I guess? Don't believe that's it, because, yeah, you would know all of the puzzles for the Korok Seeds, but, alright, let me actually do this. This could always work. I'm just gonna go ahead and move it just in case, just to see. Oh wait, no, this doesn't work. Okay, whatever. No, don't hit Epona. Okay, wait. I'm just gonna leave this area right now. And we're not gonna worry too much about it because, yeah, we're here to get stuff done. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. As I'm getting hit, I'm like, we're gonna get stuff done. Yeah, whoa! Alright, you know what? This is getting a little out of hand, guys. Alright, fellas, you know what? You guys need to simmer down. Jeez. I was about to use Urbosa's Fury, but he probably would have knocked me out of it. So, let's just go ahead and leave. But yeah, like I said, so even though there's a Korok Seed right in this location, it might be from somewhere else. Like, maybe I have to find a certain pad I have to jump on to head there, or maybe I marked it wrong. Who really knows? But, you know, just on to the next one is all I can say. So let's see, this one, I mean, I have a feeling there will be a Korok Seed here. Let's go ahead and jump off and check. Aha! There is this here. So yeah, these tree stumps, as you can see, have a hole in them and a ball and chain as well that you could easily just feed it. Okay, well, let me actually do it a little more accurately, like that. There we go. And presto, another Korok Seed. So it's a good thing I have these stamps, because the ones I do skip, I'll just keep them on, and we'll look into them another time, I guess. But I'm gonna make sure to mark off every one that I do have. If I do forget, it's not that big of a deal, because when you zoom in, you can see what replaces the stamp is literally a stamp of the Korok Seed itself. So yeah, they're not hard to like keep track of in general, but alright, let's go ahead and now make our way down here and continue. So, in general, really getting a chance to explore all of Hyrule by doing this, because the Korok Seeds are forcing us to go to areas we would never really visit, but it just sucks that this is the, like, meat of exploring. Like, after you finish all of the shrines, this is all the secrets you'll be finding. It would have been nice if some of these puzzles led to something more than just Korok Seeds, or if the Korok Seeds gave you something more, because at some point, once we have a certain amount of Korok Seeds, we won't need any more. We'll just be collecting them for the, you know, quote-unquote 100% completion. That's it. It won't really give us anything. Like, in terms of, like, upgrading our items, you don't need every single Korok Seed to have a max inventory of item slots. So, yeah, it's interesting, and I wonder what Nintendo's like whole plan on it. As you can see, yeah, I'm not that accurate with placing them. I have to like zoom in all the way on the map, then screenshot it, then paste it onto another screenshot. It's not the funnest process, I'll tell you that. But I am working on making my own 100% map that I can use for myself, with my own stamps of every single boss, everything. Because we will eventually defeat every single boss within the game, and by boss I mean overworld boss, because you actually get something out of that from Kilton, which, you know, we'll get into when the time comes. But let's focus a little more on the Korok Seeds and really explore the map before we really do anything else like that, because yeah, finding every single overworld boss will take us a bit, but don't worry, I'll be sure to like pinpoint it and make it as easy as possible to follow along, at least. But alright, let's go ahead and leave Epona here, and yeah, make our way up here. I mean, this would definitely have slowed down our adventures so much if I did all of this during the like story portion of the Let's Play. I'm really glad that I did put it off, because yeah, I don't think that would have been that smart of an idea. But as you can see, again, we got to offer some apples to these goddess statues. That's what the Sheikah do. There's actually a really interesting Korok Seed that involves doing this with actually a lot of different statues, not just goddess statues with apples. You're going to notice that you're going to need other items and even maybe weapons. So, yeah, the Korok Seeds do change up a little bit. Don't worry, it's not going to be the exact same puzzle every time, but the majority of them will be, because, I mean, they're 900. It's only like a couple different, like, ways to solve them, and also different styles of Korok Seeds to find. I do believe there are more there, but I don't have them pinned, so let's just focus on the ones we do have pinned and looking at some luminous stones. As much as I want to harvest those for more diamond, because speaking of diamond, Rivali's bow will need 1 diamond if it does break, but I do believe I have a good amount on me. And plus, and you may wonder, wait, why did I mention luminous stones with diamonds? Well, in Zora's Domain, I'm pretty sure we did this quest. with Leto, if you give him 10 luminous stones, he will give you a diamond. Now you may say, wow, what a waste, because I can sell 10 luminous stones for way more money. Well, yeah, but if you want to upgrade specific things or get specific items, you'll need diamond. Diamond is much more rare, and yeah, luminous stone isn't. So that's pretty much like what you'll need to do is swap a lot of luminous stones for a lot of diamonds if you're going to take the route, especially of constantly using the champion weapons. Because, I mean, I think it's cool. It'd be pretty sick to like have a champion build where you use Rivali's bow, Urbosa's sword and shield, and then, you know, but then the thing is you can't really use Mipha's trident or the boulder breaker, or I guess Daruk's, whatever it's called, his boulder breaker, yeah. You can't really use those too much because, those aren't really good in combat. I believe Urbosa's sword and shield would be the best in combat, so I guess you can't really make that much of a champion build. I don't know, I was kind of thinking of it in my head, like imagine if you used all the champion weapons in battle, and with their abilities, it'd be a pretty cool like style to play, but I don't really think so. I'd rather use the Highland shield, the Master Sword, and yeah, I guess I got to use Rivali's bow, because in my opinion that's the best bow to use if I can't use the bow of light or a bow that won't break, and there's no bow that won't break, so yeah. But alright, wait, is that a fairy? No, the glowing looked interesting, but aha, there is the secret we came here for. And even have to get off my horse, but it's fine. I want to pick up some of those mushrooms because they were glowing it all sparkly like, you know, and I could, I guess, use them. I don't know. But let me actually check how the progression is on our map. Whoa, we've cleared a lot of them. Looks like we're almost done with that. And once I am finished in terms of collecting around this section of Hyrule, we'll kind of end it off. And yeah, I believe for every like Korok Seed collection, I'll just kind of focus on a certain part of the map. For now, I thought I'd focus on like literally what's around the Coliseum itself, because there are a lot of Korok Seeds. I mean, this map is so huge, so yeah, it should be of no surprise. But I enjoy it. Like, I enjoy the Korok Seeds. I enjoy everything. It's just, it would have been nice if they added more to this game. But I feel like that's a complaint anyone who loves a game would say. Because, yeah, the more content, the better. You can't help but, like, imagine what the DLC will eventually be like. Because Nintendo has never done DLC for a game like this. I mean, hopefully it's a continuation of, like, what happens when Link and Zelda do go to Zora's Domain and speak to the King of Zoras, because the Divine Beast Ruta has stopped working. I wonder if, like, yeah, I don't really know what could have happened, but it would be cool if we can see what happens and play that and join Zelda as well, because, you know, she's been locked up in Hyrule Castle throughout the whole game. So, you know, it would be nice to, kind of change up the pace and have her actually join us on our journey or something. But I don't really think the DLC will be that intense, because I feel like we've seen the most, or we got an idea of how Nintendo does DLC, and I have a feeling the most we'll get is like a dungeon. But like I said, Nintendo has never done DLC for a Zelda like this, so we have no idea. I'm just looking at like Hyrule Warriors or something where we got a lot of characters and stages, but they were kind of just extra. They weren't really that important. Like, the game was overall pretty complete. Actually, not really, because they never even added Sia and other characters like that, which is pretty hilarious, because those are part of the main game. It took until free DLC came for the game for them to do that. But then again, keep in mind that is Koei Tecmo who mainly developed that game. It's just kind of like licensed by Nintendo, I'm pretty sure, because I mean they used Zelda, which is owned by Nintendo. So I don't believe Nintendo really had much of a say in that game at all. It wasn't really something I can use to represent their take, but the thing is, it's their only take on a Zelda game with DLC, so it's all I have to use, right? I guess you could say Triforce Heroes, but you know, I don't really, don't get me wrong, I don't like that game. I would have loved that game if you could play it one player and enjoy it. And what I mean by that is not have to hold every single Link and pick him up and carry him everywhere. It would have been nice if there was way more to it in terms of, like, I mean, if it was just like 4 Swords adventures where the 3 other Links would follow you, so in this case the 2 other Links, that'd be way better than having to pick up each one or swap and control every single one. I don't know. To me, that's, yeah, ridiculous. But, alright, so I put a Korok Seed here, and I'm looking around, but I don't see any. And like I said, if I don't spot any, then I'm not going to worry too much about it. There's no point to really get stumped here, because the whole point of putting these is so I can get them done with as soon as possible. So, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and quickly double check one more time. Alright, let's jump up in the air. Wait, come on, Rivali's Gale, there we go, that's what I was trying to actually get to. Trigger, and let me see around me, no rocks, no nothing, okay. That's fine. Let's go ahead and go on to the next Korok Seed. So yeah, 2 of these sadly failed in terms of getting. Thing is, I don't remember getting them that well because I've been collecting these seeds throughout the game. Like throughout my personal file for quite a bit, so yeah, I'm not really going to remember off the top of my head. But right, there are more over here, which I guess we should make our way to, and that will be it. Oh, and also here. And then and around the Coliseum. So never mind. We got a little bit more to go. But it will be worth it, like I said, because I mean, we'll for one thing be able to hold more melee weapons. Once I get that, I'm not really going to care too much about collecting Korok Seeds, because yeah, it will be mainly for the 100% completion. Because as you can see, now that I have a bow that I plan on using for good, which will be Rivali's awesome Great Eagle bow. And then I have the Highland Shield, which pretty much never breaks. I don't know why. Sometimes, like, I cannot speak. But, whoa, opponent. Okay, thank God you're smart. Okay, opponent. No, wait. I don't know why I stopped. No. Okay. Oh, man. No. You stop. Stop. I mean, I should just act like I'm playing Horizon pretty much. And by that, I mean, well, I can't help but compare this game to it because it came out around the same time. You know, both post-apocalyptic type games where it had a world of technology and, you know, it's mysterious. Like, when you really compare the 2 games, yeah, they are very alike. I'm really excited to get into Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm sure it will be a great open world game to play. That will come close to this game. I'm 100% certain on that, just because I'm really biased about, you know, Zelda, of course. Like, obviously, nothing will beat it, just because of its universe, mainly. Even if there were a game that, honestly, like, did this better, the whole open world exploration, and let's say had way more to it, and I enjoyed it so much as well, I don't think it'd beat this game, because this game is going to be set in the universe I love the most, which is Zelda. So yeah, you know, I just can't think of a game that tops it. Now, with Horizon being completely new, the concept seems cool, but, you know, it doesn't grab my attention as much as something like this, which I know that just sounds like I'm a fanboy, but I don't really care, actually. I can't deny it. I seriously can't deny I am a fanboy. I know that 100%. About Zelda specifically. Like, I look at this game in a whole different light than any other game. I don't know why, but I mean, I guess I understand. I mean, I play it literally every day. You guys watch me play this game. Like, it is definitely much more special than any other game. So, yeah. But, still, really excited to just generally try out Horizon and see what it's about. But, anyways, and I do own it, and I did actually get, like, the whole figurine. If those who were around during my stream, I do believe I spoke about it. And I do plan on streaming more. Don't want to only refer to, like, one stream I did in the past. Like, that one time I streamed Breath of the Wild. No, it's just I've been kind of busy as of lately, and that's why videos have been slow overall. But I will definitely get to it. And hey, look, a bunch of horses here. Wait, surrounding a Hinox. Alright, that's interesting. Well, let's go ahead and, you know, let's use some freaking shock arrows this time and just show him who is boss. Oh yeah, dude, I really want to break this. I actually want to see if I can end up breaking this within this video so I can get myself a new one. Alright, so we managed to kill him before we even saw this Hinox's HP. That's an example of how amazing this bow is. Like, I love it. Such an awesome bow. And it does really good damage, and yeah, I mean, generally it was owned by Rivali, so I just like, yeah, like this, the lore behind it as well, you know. But alright, let's go ahead and now make our way over here, and it seems that I have marked a Korok Seed somewhere over here. I can always, here's the thing, yeah, the thing is I don't have my other map open. I marked them hoping that the area I have marked is 100% accurate. But you know, let's go ahead and zoom in and see exactly. Okay, so it should be somewhere around here. Let's go ahead and check. I can see a Korok standing here. Maybe if I had to fly to this area. See, that's the thing with marking these Korok Seeds. Some of them are on like little Korok platforms where you have to like quickly go from one area to another. So me marking this doesn't help too much. But I can't do otherwise because I've already collected the Korok Seed on my files, so there's really no other way. I can't like see where it first started. It would be cool if it marked both, but I can see that getting really confusing. But alright, so anyways, on to the next one. I'll probably remove these off of my map and not worry about them until like another time, because you know we're not really gonna come back to it. But alright, this one hopefully should be straightforward. Let's check it out. So you know what I'm gonna do, since there's a lot of water, let's just do this. Aha! There's something. No, okay, that's not it. Why would that be it? No, there's clearly a Korok Seed here. Every area that you're gonna find opened up like this, like the ruins of something that was left, probably holds a Korok Seed, and chests, of course. Like there's always secrets everywhere, and yeah, I don't think it's gonna be too hard. Like even though I don't know where this one is because I just have it marked on my map, but I can't see it, I'm sure I'll be able to figure this one out. So let's just kind of look around and see what this place holds. Maybe I should check. Aha! Okay, never mind. Found it. Okay. I'm really glad I climbed this wall because this is literally it. As you can see, ta-da, yeah. That's all I need to do. Alright, we have 30 now. Sweet. But now it's time to kill this guy. Sorry, but I do want to use my bow as much as I can on you, and also I love just getting headshots, and heck yeah, it's gonna be nice. Let's see if I can actually take care of his HP entirely before I land up. Yes, I did, actually. Woo! Not bad. And he'll drop a lot of good drops because that was a silver enemy, so as you can see, diamond! Yes! All silver enemies can drop diamond, but that is really rare. But I'm really glad I managed to get it, so nice. Alright, bam!
Rivali's Gale is now
Rivali's Gale is back, but okay. So now that we have that done with, let's go ahead and grab, I guess this last... Oh, no, okay, we still have a lot more. I keep thinking we're almost done, but then I zoom out and I see way more stamps. I don't even know how much I marked on my map. I literally just opened my map and kind of grabbed a lot within this area, hoping we'll be good. But alright, so this one's a super easy one to get as well. As you can see, all I need to do is, aha. I think it's hidden, but it ain't. I got this. Alright, and then I just place this in the center. These are really, really, really easy. But I feel like, yeah, I don't know. My issue is just this. Come on, no, don't do this to me now. I have a Korok, or I have an Octorok trying to annoy the crap out of me. And now I have you trying to just please fall in place. Why does it do that? Why am I so bad? Trust me, I don't know what it is that I do wrong. Oh my god, okay. I'm not going to, I'm just going to ignore him and do my thing. You know what, be the better man, be the bigger man. And just ignore the guy. Maybe spitting freaking balls of rocks at you. But I'm here. Okay, that's it. You're freaking interfering with my puzzle, man. This is uncool. There we go. Jeez. Let's just pick it up and drop it. Okay, that was way worse. I was like, I can't believe I figured it out. Okay. Alright. Come on. Just get up. Drop it. No! What? The true puzzle to Korok Seeds, guy. Okay, now you're trolling me, game. It's in! I'm not moving it anymore. What? No, I was putting it in the wrong way the whole time. Come on, please go in quickly so it can just... Okay. It doesn't matter. I mean, I only got it to... I most likely would have struggled on that one, too. So even though I was just saying, oh, I got it because I didn't look at the puzzle, I was wrong. But, you know, in the end, we prevailed, right? And actually, on the other side, or did I visit that side? Was that right by the park? Yeah, it was. So I don't think, yeah, I'm really going to look into... Wait, if it's on top of a tree, wouldn't this be easy to find? You know what? Let's just go ahead and double check. real quickly. I'll leave Epona on this side of the map and see if I might be missing out on a Korok Seed here, because I'm sure this one should be easy to find. At least it's marked on my map pretty easily. But aha, there it is. Okay. Good thing I didn't skip out on this one. I don't know why. I thought I attempt to get this one, but I did not. So there you go. Another Korok. Now we have well over 30, and I'm definitely going to hit Korok Forest at the end of this video to, you know, soup up on, yeah, more items to hold. Mainly just melee items, but once I do max that out, like I said, not going to be as excited with these Korok Seeds, because, yeah, they're just not going to be as useful, but still, you know, let's just go ahead and move on to the next. So, now, onward to, I guess, back to the Coliseum. We're going to quickly, you know, head our way there and then leave. And wait. Okay, so there's one over here as well. I guess everything looks so close when it's zoomed out. That's my issue. But, oh, did I try this one? I believe I tried this one because I killed the forest giant. But you know, let me try one more time. Alright, so I'm here in the center. And, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure there would be a secret platform somewhere here. I can't find it. But if there is, it would tell me to fly over to where the Korok Seed is. I'm certain that is my problem. I just don't know where that is. So it doesn't matter. Let's just move on and start making our way back to the Coliseum. But while I make my way back to the Coliseum itself, I'm probably going to pick up these two as well, yeah. 2 Korok Seeds right by each other. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then we'll end off with the Coliseum. And wait, is this guy moving? No, okay, we're good. So, you know what? I don't do this often. And, yeah, seriously. Guardian material is going to be so easy to farm. We've farmed so much already. I don't need to sit and hold it. Once you have the ancient material you need, like, have the whole ancient set and, like, all of the ancient items you want, I don't really think, yeah, like, trying to hold on to certain ancient stuff is that big of an issue. We can easily get more. Every Blood Moon will have more Guardians as well. So, yeah, I'm one to not worry whatsoever. But, alright, here we are in the Ancient Ruins. And, let me get off Epona here. And we'll zoom in on the map, and I guess over here, there's a Korok Seed, probably, maybe right here? No. That is not it. Let's just go ahead and quickly look around, so I don't also skip out on this one. It's probably also going to be one of those ones where you had to start from one area to another. But, there's this one. I think this one is, yeah, the one that's literally marked under my map. So, you know what? We're going to look at those trees. We're going to get a better look at those trees. I have a feeling it might be an acorn hidden within it of the other one. And this one is obviously moving around like this. Because there's not that many, like, you know, try to make it to this location as soon as possible. Like, I don't think there's that many of those Korok Seeds. At least not next to each other. Like, there's no way. There are 2 Korok Seeds I have marked on the map that I don't know their location. So, I'm going to go ahead and look one more time over here. Make sure I actually don't know. Or, like, not necessarily don't know. Because if I spent a little time, I'd find it. I just don't want to waste time. As you guys might know. I kind of want to show you guys how you're supposed to get it. But, alright. So, I'm going to look around these trees really quickly. Also, maybe I could jump atop it. And check. I have a feeling like I can already imagine like a comment is gonna be like, "Oh, it's right there. How'd you not notice it? It was so obvious." Because I could totally see myself doing that mistake. But I don't see any. Oh, wait. No, I really thought that was it. Some acorns. Okay, interesting. All right, screw it. It doesn't matter. It's as you can see, it should be somewhere near this tree. But I might have mismarked it, you know? Or I might have just, yeah, I don't really know. So let's just move on. Like I said, the whole point of leaving these is to move on and not waste more time. So, back to the Coliseum Ruins where we'll pick up the final 3. And I'm sure we'll get these. These should not be hard to find. They're not like in the open world. Usually the ones that are hidden it'd probably be just a rock, because just like once you make it there, you're good. So, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and follow this. Whoa, opponent, I thought you'd actually follow the pathway. That's weird. Like, aren't we still technically on the pathway? Yeah, sometimes she, you know, I guess doesn't listen. I feel like opponent, though, out of any other horse, listens the most, of course. She has the best, like, bondness and temperament and all of that. But, all right. Let's go ahead and now. Oh, man. No, wrong way. I did not mean to do that. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, no, no. This is the second time opponent has gotten shocked, but I don't think that was that bad. I really hope apples do heal. I know apples are perfect for raising affection. But wait, sorry, I didn't mean to tease opponent with apples too. Let me pick up my fairy tonic. Nice. To make a fairy tonic, you just cook a fairy though, so that ain't that special. But okay, I don't want to give you fang bones, opponent. Let's give you a couple more apples before we go. Instead of dropping them on the floor, it's way better to feed them from hand because you'll actually get it done. Unlike waiting for a horse to slowly eat it. But I think getting on opponent earlier there didn't really do the final apple effect, but I don't care. Hopefully it healed it. Alright, so back to this Coliseum where it's now empty, and you know, conveniently a blood moon happened at the beginning of this video, so we don't have to worry about blood moons happening again. At least you know, I hope not. But wait. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, no. Wait, no, it broke. I did not get shocked and lost it. I was gonna say, did I lose my freaking great fairy, my great whatever bow? But I'm gonna rebuild one in this video, so don't worry, guys. We'll get one the way we started. Like we'll pretty much have one again, just as we started this video. I will not end off the video without a great falcon bow, and that's the name of the bow I was trying to think of. But yeah. All right. So around the Coliseum is my goal right now, to kind of check and see what I can get. And aha! There is a Korok Seed. Wait, why is it waiting for me like that? Are you trying to taunt me? No, I don't have any stamina. Okay. Well, either way, it wasn't hard to find it all. So, yay, okay. It's so funny how you can see, like, yeah, the Great Plateau right there. Like, this place is really tough. And it's right by, like, the beginning area. I didn't make the mistake of taking it on this early. Actually, this was one of the more later areas I found within the game. Just because when I first played the game, I was really focused on getting the story complete. And then exploring. Just because I was kind of, like, under a time crunch in terms of, like, trying to get, like, a review out. Which, it was still fun regardless. But, yeah, I enjoy the game much more when, what's it called? Actually just exploring and taking it in and not really kind of forcing myself to, you know, try to get to one objective to another as quick as possible. But yeah, as you saw right now, I may have climbed the mountain again because I realized we were here in the Coliseum, yet for some reason I jumped off like an idiot. I don't know why, but yes, at least I had some stamina to not fail that, you know, way up, because yeah, I did have to make my way up. And I do believe, yes, okay, so one of these, you're gonna find so many mini mountains with Korok Seeds. Like, this especially is what I'm sure you guys are used to if you played the game, but if you haven't and plan on collecting Korok Seeds, get used to that. But alright, one more, and I'm assuming it's in literally here. Yep, okay. So these ones are pretty straightforward. Sadly, just a couple of the ones I marked on my map were as easy to find, but that's what happens when I'm marking them on my map and just hoping I'll stumble upon it as soon as possible. But anyways, let me go ahead and look at the map. I guess we're good. So yeah, we did leave a couple, you know, around, but it's fine. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and delete them, and we will definitely come back to them another time when I do explore for more, because I mean, you'll know you'll have a Korok Seed if you zoom in all the way like that. We'll always keep track of it. But as you can see, there are around 4 I kind of put off. Actually, I don't think I made my way. Oh, wait, no, I got this one. Never mind. So I guess only 3. I just didn't, or less. I don't know. I wasn't really removing all of them immediately. But anyways, now that the Great Bow has broken, let's make our way back to Hyrule Village and purchase another one. Because I got the diamond. Actually, wait, no, I need the swallow bow. So let me do that first. Yeah, I didn't mean to teleport here yet. Don't worry, we do want to make our way here, of course. But first, let's pay a visit over to the flight range. Because, yes, over in the flight range, there is a swallow bow that does reappear every blood moon. So we can easily get that. Alright, so we're here, and yeah, sadly, we won't be able to withstand the cold. But this is what I meant. So let's say if I was able to put out a flame, or equipped a flame blade right now, I should be able to withstand the cold with the Tunic of the Wild. That's what I mean by, like, its temperature, like, buffs it would give you. It wouldn't give you a max, like, cool or heat-resistant buff. It would just give you the lightest, or, you know, like, the level 1 version of it. So that way you can kind of withstand any weather condition if you have the correct weapons without having to swap the suit at all. You know, that way you can literally explore the whole world. I don't know, that would have been really, really awesome if that was the thing. But I understand it being OP and it not allowing you to use any of these other, you know, freaking, what's it called, abilities. These, what am I trying to say here? I guess you could just say attire. That's it. Whoa, this music. So nice. I didn't think it would be playing this music right now. Like, it plays it immediately. It's so nice. The flight range has a really nice theme to it. But yes, so if you're wondering how to get a swallow bow, there you go. You actually do really need this for something. And I just realized Tiba isn't here. I think I forgot to tell Tiba to come back here. But Tiba, the one who helped us enter the Divine Beast Meadow, you can actually come back here and play a mini game as much as you want. Let's go ahead and try to do that really quickly while we make our way back to Rito Village to also get ourselves that Great Falcon Bow a second time. So let's go. Alright, so now we're here, and I realize I have 69 Korok Seeds, so we will be able to get a couple upgrades, but we haven't really jumped too far up in terms of like Korok Seeds. I believe I only got like 20 in this video, and it took us a while. So yeah, from this video in particular, for those who have watched it, let me know if you guys want me to continue doing this tactic in terms of like you know, doing some sort of exploration along with a bunch of Korok Seeds, or should I consider doing them in a compilation? Let me know, because I can see this getting really boring. But actually I believe Tiba wasn't at the flight range because it was nighttime, maybe. Because Tiba isn't even here either. So never mind. But, I believe Hearth is this guy's name, right? Yeah, Hearth. You know, because they were the two who attempted to stop the Divine Beasts. And they say Hearth's hair is pretty sick. Similar to how I do my hairstyle, right? But yeah, you can actually rebuild a one of these bows. Yes, the one that Rivali had, which is awesome, the champion bows. So, alright, so he says that diamonds are pretty hard to come across, and, you know, he warns you, but I don't care. I mean, we can easily get a new diamond for 10 luminous stones from Leto and Zora's Domain, or we can farm them from silver enemies, or from just ore. But either way, if you have diamond and everything, then there you go. So we got ourselves another great eagle bow, and it is weaker than the Lynel bow, but it doesn't matter because this is infinite, and it was once Rivali's weapon. Also, what? I'm stupid. I'm really stupid. So, okay, well, I mean, I learn as I go along too, let's be honest. Even though I may have like pretty much 100% of this game, I don't know everything, but it seems that there is a swallow bow over in Hearth's house. So there you go. Then all you need is a diamond. It's so easy. You grab the swallow bow every blood moon and give it to him. But just in case there wasn't a blood moon, at least I showed off another area to get a second swallow bow. So you know what, this may be helpful for those who want to do what I'm going to be doing. And yes, throughout the rest of this Let's Play, my main bow is going to be Rivali's, because Rivali is my favorite champion, so I want to continue using his bow. And we'll be able to use it as much as we want. It's pretty much infinite, because it will constantly respawn. But okay, yeah, Tiba is here. Let's see if we can get him to go. So I've seen you got the Great Elder bow, yeah, or Eagle bow. Why did I say Elder? But okay, so take it on your adventure along with respect of the Rito. Well done, my wounds are about to heal up. Yep, okay, perfect. So now he'll be at the flight range, and that will open up a little mini game you could do. Though I mentioned many times before that all the mini games will be done in like a video. I'll show off all the mini games as I will show off all the bosses, like specific overworld bosses and everything else. Like, don't worry, we're covering everything in this game. But anyways, that about does it for this episode. Before I do end off though, I'm gonna go ahead and use, you know, those amiibo that I kind of like to end off every other video with, because, you know, we might get lucky and see if we get something. So here I use the 8-bit Link amiibo, and well, hopefully, ooh, okay, I got myself a second version of the sword. I do want to keep this with me, and, you know, we're gonna go to Korok Forest after using the amiibo, now that I just realized I need more inventory spot, or slots, you know. But alright, I really don't want to use the sword, but it's so much weaker than the other one. You know what, let's use the Master Sword until it breaks, and then I'll probably start using one of the swords. Because we should use them, we should not just hoard them and have inventory slots taken up. So, I'm not going to do that. But alright, so, now that we've used the sword, which, that was 8-bit Link amiibo, by the way, I'm going to go ahead and use the, I don't even see the amiibo in front of me anymore. Are you kidding me? I guess it must have been taken away from me. This is the issue of, you know, living in a house with other people who also use your amiibo. I don't know why, but yes, I need them for recording, and sometimes they're taken, but I can't find my Ocarina of Time one, so yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and use the Ganondorf and the Zelda's amiibo to see if I can get some unique weapons, because you can get some really unique attire. Or not attire. See, they don't give you attire, but they give you unique weapons. So, alright. So use the Ganondorf one. Please give me what I'm looking for. Never will. I have like 3 of the weapons Ganon gives you on my personal file, because I don't like using them. But hey, look, a Luminous Stone. Nice. That's literally what I was talking about earlier. Isn't that cool? You know, be happy to get one, even though it's so easy to collect. Still, though, whatever. Okay, so I got some stuff like that. Now, one more amiibo, and that will be the Zelda amiibo. As much as I want to end off here in Rito Village and let the music play for a little bit longer, yeah, let's go ahead and now make our way to Korok Forest. So, some opal, yeah, whatever. Alright, so, to Korok Forest to upgrade as many slots as we can, because, yeah, I'm definitely excited for that. Alright, so, yeah, let's go ahead and pay a visit to our boy, Hetsu. Yeah, he's here and he's ready to dance because, I mean, he's going to be doing it quite a bit right now, which I'm probably going to skip them all, but actually, never mind. I can only maybe do this one more time. Actually, I only can do it this once, because I believe now it's going to be, what, 25 of Korok Seeds? Like, the melee weapons go up by a lot. Unlike other weapons, just because the melee is definitely the most useful. It's the reason why I want them the most. But yeah, 25 now. The shields will never go up to 25, but I believe they only max out at 15, and you can get a lot of shields through 15. But when you have the Highland Shield, you never need a shield upgrade. But alright, so 2 Korok Seeds for the bow. Might as well go through some of my bow stuff. I just really don't want to use any of the shield ones, just because, yeah, I don't need more shield slots. But you know what, we're sitting on so many Savage Lynel bows, might as well have an extra slot for something else. Let's I guess do one more bow slash and then save the rest of the Korok Seeds for more melee once we start collecting more. So alright, do your dance. Okay, there we go. So yeah, there we go. Now that does it for this episode. Let me know in the comments if you want me to dye my champion, or not my champion, but my hero's tunic a different color. By hero's tunic, I mean this tunic. So it's weird to call it Tunic of the Wild, because what we know it as is it was always the hero's tunic. In every Zelda game, it was the tunic of the game. But since this game has every tunic of every Zelda game, this is specifically the Tunic of the Wild. So yes, if you want me to dye the Tunic of the Wild a different color, maybe not use it, I can also do that. I'm thinking of using it for a bit since it is the reward we got from all shrines. So it'll be fun to use to collect Korok Seeds. Plus, it gives us so much defense that, I mean, it's a waste not to use. I could still use Champion's attire, like the Champion Tunic with, like, if I do upgrade these boots one more time, it will be as much as the Tunic of the Wilds, or the Trousers of the Wilds, I guess. And then if I upgrade this to the max, it will also be as much as the Cap of the Wild. So I don't have to wear the Tunic of the Wild for max defense. I can have more defense without it. But, I mean, it's already maxed out. So, yeah, you guys let me know what you guys think in terms of, like, the tunic. Should I continue wearing it? And if so, should I switch the color? Maybe I'll like switch every couple episodes to kind of change it up. Either way, thanks again so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!